Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Adam and Anna podcast. I am Anna, and I'm so happy that you are here with us today.
And I'm Adam. Hi, everyone. It's great to be back here again. Anna, how are you feeling today?
I am feeling very happy today, Adam. I am excited to talk about feelings and emotions.
Me too, Anna. I am feeling great. I feel ready to help our listeners learn how to talk about their feelings in English.
That is wonderful, Adam.
Yes, today our topic is very important. We will talk about feelings and emotions in English. We will learn new words, we will learn new phrases, we will learn how to talk about happy feelings and sad feelings and nervous feelings.
Exactly, Adam. Talking about your feelings is very important. When you can talk about how you feel, people understand you better. You feel more comfortable, you feel more confident.
Before we start, if you like this podcast, please subscribe and share it with your friends. It helps us very much. Okay, everyone, are you ready? Let us begin. So, Anna, let me ask you something. What are the most basic feelings in English? What are the simple feelings we should learn first?
Good question, Adam. The most basic feelings are happy, sad, and afraid. These are the three main feelings. Happy means you feel joy, you feel pleased, you feel good.
Yes, happy is a very common feeling. I feel happy when I wake up and see the sun. I feel happy when I drink my coffee in the morning.
That is great, Adam. You are describing when you feel happy. So happy is one feeling. Now the opposite is sad. Sad means you feel unhappy, you feel down, you feel not good.
I understand, Anna. Sad is when you do not feel happy. For example, I feel sad when my dog is sick. I feel sad when my friend moves far away.
Yes, Adam, those are good examples of sad. And the third basic feeling is afraid. Afraid means you feel scared, you feel worried, you feel nervous about something that might happen.
Right, Anna. Afraid is about fear. For example, I felt afraid when I went to the doctor for the first time. I felt afraid during my first airplane flight.
Perfect example, Adam. So we have happy, sad, and afraid. These are the three basic feelings. But there are many more feelings, Adam, many more words we can use. What about excited?
Oh yes, excited. Excited is very different from happy. Excited means you feel very happy about something special. You feel enthusiastic. You feel eager to do something.
That is right, Adam. Excited is stronger than happy. When you are excited, you cannot sit still. Your heart beats fast. For example, I feel excited on the first day of my vacation. I feel excited when I see my favorite person.
Great example, Anna. I feel excited when I hear good news. I feel excited when something new is starting. Excited and happy are similar, but excited is more strong, more active.
Exactly, Adam. Now, let me ask you about disappointed. Disappointed is different from sad. What do you think disappointed means?
Let me think. Disappointed means you expected something good, but it did not happen. You feel let down. You feel unhappy because things are not what you wanted.
Perfect, Adam. You explained it very well. Disappointed is about your expectations. For example, I felt disappointed when the movie was not good. I expected a great movie, but it was boring.
I understand, Anna. I felt disappointed when my favorite team lost the game. I was expecting them to win. That is disappointment.
Good, Adam. So we have learned happy, sad, afraid, excited, and disappointed. These are 5 important feelings, but there are many more emotions, Adam. What about anger?
Angry is an important feeling to know, Anna. Angry means you feel very upset. You feel mad. Something bad happened and you are not happy about it.
Yes, Adam. Angry is a strong feeling. When you are angry, your face might turn red. You might speak loudly. Your voice gets louder. For example, I feel angry when someone is not nice to me. I feel angry when people lie.
Those are good examples, Anna. But Anna, I want to ask, is there a difference between angry and frustrated?
Oh, that is a great question, Adam. Frustrated is a little different from angry. Frustrated means you are trying to do something, but you cannot do it. It is difficult. You cannot succeed. You feel upset about this.
Ah, I understand now, Anna. Frustrated is when you are trying, but something is stopping you. For example, I felt frustrated when I was trying to fix my computer, but I could not fix it. I felt frustrated when I was learning a new language, and it was very hard.
Exactly, Adam. Frustrated and angry are different. Frustrated means you feel stuck. You cannot do what you want. Angry is when someone did something bad to you. Now, let me talk about nervous.
Nervous is very important, Anna. Nervous means you feel worried or anxious about something. You are waiting for something to happen, and you do not know what will happen.
Yes, Adam. Nervous is about worry and uncertainty. For example, I felt nervous before my first day at a new job. I felt nervous before taking an important test. My hands were shaking.
I know that feeling, Anna. I felt nervous before my first job interview. I felt nervous when I had to speak English for the first time. These are good examples of nervous.
Now, Adam, let me ask you, do you know the word anxious? Is anxious the same as nervous?
Let me think, Anna. Anxious is similar to nervous, but it feels a little stronger. Anxious means you feel very worried about something bad that might happen. It is more intense than nervous.
That is a good answer, Adam. Anxious is like nervous, but stronger. When you are anxious, your worry is bigger. For example, I felt anxious before a difficult medical appointment. I felt anxious about a serious situation at work.
I see, Anna. So nervous is lighter worry, and anxious is more serious worry. Now, Anna, let me ask about a positive feeling. What about grateful?
Oh, grateful is a beautiful feeling, Adam. Grateful means you feel thankful. You feel appreciation for someone or someone. You feel good about receiving help or a gift.
Yes, Anna. Grateful is wonderful. I feel grateful when someone helps me. I feel grateful for my family. I feel grateful for my health.
That is beautiful, Adam. Grateful is about saying thank you in your heart. When you feel grateful, you appreciate your life more. You feel more positive.
I agree, Anna. Now, I want to talk about proud. Proud is an important feeling. What does proud mean?
Proud means you feel good about something you did or something you have. You feel satisfaction because you did well. You feel confident about your achievement.
Yes, Anna. I feel proud when I finish a difficult project. I feel proud when my children do well in school. Pride is a good feeling. It makes you feel strong and confident.
Exactly, Adam. Now, let me teach you some interesting phrases. Sometimes we use special phrases to talk about emotions. For example, we say on cloud nine when we are very, very happy.
Oh, that is interesting, Anna. On cloud nine means extremely happy, right? I feel on cloud nine when something wonderful happens. I feel on cloud nine when I fall in love.
Perfect, Adam. On cloud nine is a fun phrase. People use it when they are very happy. Now, another phrase is butterflies in my stomach. This means you feel nervous or excited about something.
Oh, I know that feeling, Anna. Butterflies in my stomach happens before something important. I had butterflies in my stomach before my first date. I have butterflies in my stomach before I speak in front of people.
Great, Adam. That is a very common feeling. Another phrase is feeling blue. Feeling blue means you feel sad. You feel a little depressed. For example, I feel blue when it rains and the sun is not there.
I understand, Anna. Feeling blue is when you feel sad or a little down. That is a nice phrase. Is there a phrase for stressed?
Yes, Adam. Stressed is an important emotion to know. Stressed means you feel under pressure. You have too much to do. You feel worried and uncomfortable.
Yes, stressed is very common today, Anna. I feel stressed when I have too much work. I feel stressed when I have many problems at the same time. Stress is not good for our health.
That is true, Adam. Stress is real. When you feel stressed, your body feels tired, your head hurts, your neck feels tight. We need to tell people about stress.
I agree, Anna. Now let me talk about peaceful and calm. These are nice feelings, yes?
Oh, yes, Adam. Peaceful and calm are wonderful feelings. Calm means you feel quiet inside. You are not worried. You feel still and quiet. Peaceful is similar. Peaceful means you feel safe and quiet.
Yes, Anna. I feel calm when I sit near the water. I feel calm when I listen to soft music. I feel peaceful when I am with my family at home.
Those are beautiful examples, Adam. Peaceful and calm are the opposite of stressed and anxious. These feelings are good for your body and your mind.
I agree, Anna. Now, let me ask you, what about overwhelmed? What is overwhelmed?
Overwhelmed is when you have too much work, too much responsibility, too many emotions. You feel like you cannot handle it. You feel out of control.
I understand, Anna. Overwhelmed is like stressed, but maybe stronger. I felt overwhelmed when I started a new job. I felt overwhelmed when I had 3 big projects at the same time.
Yes, Adam, overwhelmed is when everything feels like too much. But you know what? Now let me review all the feelings we talked about today.
Yes, please, Anna. Let me remember them all.
We talked about happy. Happy means you feel joy and pleasure. We talked about sad. Sad means you feel unhappy and down. We talked about afraid. Afraid means you feel scared and worried.
Yes, Anna. And we talked about excited. Excited means you feel very happy and enthusiastic. We talked about disappointed. Disappointed means your expectations did not happen.
Right, Adam. We talked about angry. Angry means you feel very upset. We talked about frustrated. Frustrated means you are trying but cannot succeed. We talked about nervous and anxious. Both mean you feel worried.
Yes, and we talked about grateful. Grateful means thankful. We talked about proud. Proud means you feel good about your achievement. We talked about stressed and overwhelmed. Both mean you have too much to handle.
Excellent summary, Adam. And we talked about calm and peaceful. Both mean you feel quiet inside. These are many feelings, but the most important thing is to practice using these words.
That is very true, Anna. The key vocabulary for today is happy, sad, afraid, excited, disappointed, angry, frustrated, nervous, anxious, grateful, proud, stressed, overwhelmed, calm, and peaceful. These are the 15 key words about feelings.
Yes, Adam. 15 important feelings to learn. Now, how can people use these words? Can you give an example, Adam?
Of course, Anna. You can say, I am feeling happy today. You can say, I felt sad yesterday. You can say, I am nervous about tomorrow. You can say, I feel grateful for my friends.
Perfect examples, Adam. You can use these feelings in conversations with friends. You can use them at work. You can use them in your English classes. These words are very practical.
Yes, Anna. The more you practice these words, the better your English becomes. The more you talk about your feelings, the better people understand you.
I agree completely, Adam. Talking about feelings is very human. It is very important. When you can talk about your feelings in English, you connect with people. You make real relationships.
That is beautiful, Anna. Now, let me ask our listeners a question. What emotion do you feel most often? What is your most common feeling?
Yes, please leave a comment below and tell us. Write about one feeling you experience often. Write how that feeling affects your life. We want to know you better.
Thank you so much for listening today, everyone. We talked about many feelings and emotions in English. We hope you learned new words. We hope you can now talk about your emotions better.
Yes, thank you for being with us. Please subscribe to our channel. Share this video with your friends. Tell us your feelings in the comments. We read every comment and we love to hear from you.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep learning your English. You are doing great. We will see you in the next episode.
Goodbye. Remember, it is okay to feel all your feelings. Your emotions are beautiful.